Hello everybody, and welcome back to the next part of our 1000-day Interloper series. Last episode we went to the forge in Forlorn Muskeg and we crafted, I think, 3 hatchets and an improvised knife. And we also added the rule where we can't repair our cougar claw knives anymore. And that just kind of ties with the philosophy I had that the knives should really be, the improvised knife should really never be obsolete. Or if you want to keep using the cougar claw knife, you have to keep hunting cougars. So that's kind of why we did that. But now what we're going to do is head out. And we're going to head back to Coastal Highway. We're actually going to keep this jerry can here. We'll take wolf pelt with us, and then this sapling. Yeah, these are done. Can't do anything about that. Actually, no, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go ahead and go. Okay, horrible weather, but it's fine. So our goal is to make it out of Bleak Inlet to Coastal Highway so we can keep doing trades. Because remember, the whole point of us leaving Coastal Highway was to get a lot of ptarmigan feathers. So for once, the wind is actually at our back, and that's really good. I'm just hoping that we don't run into any timber wolves or anything like that.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
I think it's this way.
Goddamn freezing.
It is, but it's more to the right, I think. Yeah, up this way. Yeah, if you don't know what I'm doing, if you put it in place mode, kind of gets it out of the way. Okay, we need to go the other way. Those are Timberwolf tracks. Oh boy. Okay, I know where we are though. All of this is terrifying. Okay, but I think we can make it. Okay, good. Now, we're probably going to have some frame issues because they're currently, or at least last we checked, if they can't reach you, they're going to like constantly try and path to you, and that really tanks frames, unfortunately. Yeah, case in point. Okay, let's see. We have... Okay, but we didn't get eaten by timber wolves, so that's a good step. Oh, bring the whole family. Wow. Okay. The whole mountain's alive. That's fine. I'm gonna go sleep up here for 4 hours. Alright, let's get 4 hours. They're still at it, aren't they? Okay, so we have enough. We're gonna eat one of the pemmican bars. Also gonna take some sticks. Then I don't think there's any other decorations we want. Ooh, I like this painting. We're taking that. Ooh, I like these pictures. But they aren't... Yeah, they're not... Can't post them on walls, I don't think. Oh, and this is Coastal Highway. I wish you could like copy that on your map. That's cool. Alright, so what we're gonna do is eat that pemmican bar. Do we have any torches? We do. But it's very still out. I don't want to have to kill any of these wolves if I can avoid it. So what we're gonna do is keep them at bay with a torch. I was thinking about it. You can see they're really thinking about it. But you see how they also have flanking behavior? I don't know if maintaining eye contact is important. It would make sense, but I don't know. we're not trying to break morale, we're just trying to get out. I wouldn't even let them get too close, because I think they'll... if you try and challenge them, they might just take you up on that offer. Yeah, they're really flanking. They really like to do that. I think we can make it. And that's how you do it. It was much more worth it than just having to kill them all. But you see how the frames die out? Okay, excellent. Alright, anything to drink? No. Yes. We're gonna go ahead and drink that. And we are going straight to Coastal Highway from here. It's not a bad one. Take this. And let's go. If it was windy out, I probably would have had to kill them. Or at least break their morale, which would probably involve killing several of them. And we don't want to necessarily do that. One, because it's a loss of, well, it's virtual life, you know, no actual wildlife is getting hurt, but you know what I mean. It's senseless loss, and we would have to lose arrows as well. Then we'd have to go retrieve those arrows, and we probably couldn't harvest them, and then we'd be really behind on our schedule, which I guess isn't really set in stone. It's not like the trader is expecting us by a certain day, but kind of messes with the plans a little bit. So this was just the path of the best path I took. Just thank goodness it was still out, but you don't need a flare to keep the timber wolves off you. A torch will do just fine. But whatever you do, don't throw the torch at them if you're just trying to escape like that. What is the trade we have? Okay, that's doable. Yeah, so we're probably gonna have to kill a wolf when we get to Coastal Highway. We'll go ahead and harvest it actually. What is this trade again? Is it or fish meat? Okay, it is raw fish, but we'll figure out something when we get there. Oh, you know what we could do? We could check up on the birch bark here. There's always a few pieces. Case in point. We're gonna want a lot of this for the too deep achievement. And we have the caffeine pills as well, which are like... Oh, and we're getting the second dose, right? Yeah. Now this is Dark Walker weather. It's a nice, peaceful day. Don't really have much to talk about. So I'll just let the scenery do the talking.
Can't feel my hands.
If it was a bit nicer out, we'd probably take a picture, but it's a bit too foggy. Always remember to turn auto walk off around here. I thought we were about to fall. You see that little like dip we did right there?
Just want to lay down for a bit.
That would have been bad. Okay, I think we're actually gonna go ahead and drink that other reishi tea. just so we can make good time. You know, there was some venison back at the house. We might have enough. I don't know if it's gone bad, though. We'll have to see. It probably is unsuitable for the trader, but... Now, for people who play on Stalker and below, you can find the firearms, and one of the most elusive firearms is Barb's rifle, and one of the spots it can show up in is in these train cars down here, down there. So, if you haven't found it in any of the fishing huts or the Quonset, try looking up there.
I need to drop something.
That's fine. We're not too slow at the moment. Could get worse, but for now it's acceptable.
My fingers feel numb.
So one of the big things we need is the moose hide. That's really important. You really need a moose hide, and if we can't find a moose in Coastal Highway, we might go to Desolation Point. So that just might be something we have to do. Because remember, we can't rip up the hide cloak anymore. We have to get new hides to repair it. Same with the cougar hide wrap and the cougar claw knife. think we're in the clear. I was gonna say we could chop up some limbs here, but we actually might do that. We'll lose a bit of health, but we have the bear hide bed.
Damn, I'm freezing.
I don't really know if we need fir or cedar at the moment. We have we have so much reclaimed wood as fuel. We could always make more statues, but that's not a high priority at the moment. Kinda just want to get to the house and see if we have any meat. Of course, we could hunt a bear, but more importantly, the bear in front of, well, the trader, Misanthrope's Island, right? But we have so much food here already, and I don't like having, you know, so much. And we need the moose anyways. So ideally we would get the moose, put 20 kilograms in the salt box, and then the rest of the meat would go to Sutherland. That would be the dream plan. But I don't know. We have seen the moose in the town before, but that might have just been lucky. And please tell me I brought the travois. I did. Good. Okay. I would have been sad. Ooh, 1 second. 2.
Too much stuff to carry.
Well, no, any meat in here would have long since gone bad. Yeah. Oh, and then we made the rest on the pies. I remember now. Okay, let's go ahead and put hides in here.
I could use a drink.
Ah, you love to see it. Hey, that's held out pretty well. I was expecting it to be quite a bit lower, but I'm pleasantly surprised. Okay, where are we at with this? Okay, I think we're good. Let's see what we have here. Okay, 9 plants, 3 liters of water. Wait, did I already put stuff in here? No, I didn't. Okay, that's fine. We have the 6 liters of water at the house, so we need a maple sapling. Let's put these here. Okay, we have the 4 down. And then we need 3 feathers and 9 rose hips. Perfect. Now what we're gonna do, probably drop these. Okay, we might try and get lucky with a piece of, well, not a piece, but a washed up animal, because we're pretty close to the 0.25. Yeah, we're only 0.25 kilograms off. So let's go ahead and try that. I do want to see if the moose is in town. Doesn't seem to be. Okay, that's good to know. So we have our 2 kilograms. I'm hoping we can find the last quarter kilogram in an animal, like right along the coast. There he is. He is honing in on us. I know we said we would get 6 liters from the house, but this works out better. Maybe he doesn't seem to notice us. That is fine by me.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
That's a wolf. Okay, but I actually do want to scrape off the salt that's accumulated over here. I think that's a pallet. What we're looking for is a doe or a wolf. Hopefully that is one of them and not a person. That seems to be a person. And this is, yeah, this is long since ruined. Okay. So we might have to kill a bunny rabbit. As sad as that makes me.
Getting kind of thirsty.
Rest in peace. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill a bunny. Well, darn it. I was hoping to find a washed up doe or wolf, but that's not the case. Now, it might be seen as a tremendous waste to use an arrow from a bushcraft bow on a bunny, but well, that definitely is a waste. But I want to make sure that the rabbit's death is as quick and painless as possible. And the truth of the matter is, hitting it with a rock and snapping its neck, while it is the best thing we can do for it in that sense, it's a lot more merciful to just kill it instantly with the arrow. Right. It is... killing it with our bare hands that way is the best we can do for it, but we can do better. I don't mind using the extra arrow durability, just for the idea and the knowledge that we're giving it an even we're giving it an even more painless death, and it won't have to suffer needlessly. Of course, it's just a video game, but it is a good lesson.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
There we go. So what we're gonna do is walk back to Quonset. Yeah, we don't have that much. We have like no water left. Yeah. We're gonna walk back to our base actually and sleep for a few hours, then cross the street. So yeah, if you were just going to want to maximize resources, what you would have done in that situation is go find a rock and hit it with a rock and then broke its neck. But we only did that when we had no choice, but now we can
Die if I don't warm up soon.
spend the extra resource in bow and arrow durability for the peace of mind of a painless and quick demise. And that's what I chose to do. So if we were going to maximize resources, we wouldn't have done that, but so in your playthrough, if you don't want to do that, you can just always use rocks and save on durability, but that's a personal choice.
Mouth so dry.
Run, run, Mr. Buck. But this is also the power of only walking. We're not even fully exhausted yet, and we've traveled across all of Great Bear, done multiple rope climbs, all that stuff. Granted, we did have a pemmican bar, but we are still quite aware. Okay, let's put the rabbit here. Surely this won't all disappear. Okay, no, that's perfect. Gonna drink up on that. That's our weight situation. We're not going to need 10 coal, I'll tell you that much. And I think we're honestly good. Go ahead and get 3 hours of sleep. Okay, excellent. The aurora is starting. I am going to get some water real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, through the power of editing, that will be instant, but it was like a minute for me. Let's go do our trade. Ah, look at that. It's so beautiful. There's no pallets anywhere. Sure is bright, though. Let's go get our gear.
Bargain or bail, friend. I ain't got all day. Got it. On my way.
Let's see if the wind is with us this time, but it's probably going to be against us. But now that we killed that rabbit, we have 0.7 kilograms of meat to do with. So we might make a briar house pie if we can, which involves hunting down a deer, which is fine because we're likely going to pick up a trade that has more meat. And I really don't want to go fishing until we have cabin fever, which we will probably have to creep up on us. Okay, let's let our furry friend pass. Or not, he's thinking about it. He's doing his little dance he likes to do. Okay, and we'll let him think about that. What are we at? It's just misanthropes. Oh, and fishing camp with the workbench. Yeah, danger indeed. This poor bear, though. Ever since the trader got added, he's probably the most killed bear in the game. Which I can guarantee he's the most killed bear in the game. Little friend. So I think this is actually the last. Let's clean up our mess. This is the last big mess. Obviously we can't clean up those barrels, as sad as that makes me. But these pallets the last things to go. Like I said, with the whole safe house customization, they have the destroy option. I'd really love to be able to do that for a lot of the crap we see lying around. Like the small barrels take like an hour. The giant metal structures could take 12 hours or even a day that you chip away at. I'd love that. But for now, it's mainly just gonna have to be pallets and some hand carts and other stuff that we can destroy that we get rid of.
Can't feel my feet.
Oh, that wolf is having a fun time. As long as they have fun on the ice, I don't care. It's when they get to the town site I have trouble. I think we can afford a little bit of running. That should be good. We're going to complete the trade, go back, harvest the rest of the rabbit, drop the meat outside, and then go to sleep.
Wait. I'm so cold and warming up again.
Hello? Hello? The lights are out, so I figured you'd be on the air. Like it or not, this is all I have.
Huh, that's pretty good. I think we need 4 carrots for the Thompson's family stew. And we're definitely picking that up. We need all these books we can get. Yeah, it's only 1. Okay, we're not gonna get pickles this time around. That's too we already have one, that's all. We don't need that. Raw animal meat. I think we might actually do this because we need to hunt a buck or a doe if we want the Briar House pie. And then a bag of salt as well. Okay, this is fish meat though. I don't want to go fishing, I'll tell you that much. No, we're really good on flour. I think just the salt, the handbook, the 4 carrots, and the fast film.
See you, I guess.
Because I want to make that Briar House pie, which is made with love, but it's also made with... it's ptarmigan. I forgot ptarmigan was needed. Oh, that's devastating. Okay, well...
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Oh, that hurts. Okay. If I had known that, I wouldn't have Well, no, because we would need the meat anyways for the handbook. So we'll actually probably go ahead and still hunt a buck or a doe. Oh, this is perfect. We can just do ranger stew. I think. We didn't bring any broth though, did we? No. No, we did not. Dang, I knew I forgot something. I always forget something, don't I? But we can make some beautiful venison stew. That looks really good. I'm not even being facetious. Reminds me of really good beef stew. Okay, well, enough admiring this. We'll figure it out later. Let's go back to the house. Yeah, note to self. If you ever come back, well, we will come back to Coastal Highway, but always bring a jar of broth with us. Alright, let's grab this guy. Let's harvest this guy. And again, this would actually... Let's do it. Let's use the improvised knife. Because the cougar claw knife is now only for important time-sensitive harvests. It's no longer the best in every situation because it is now non-renewable. Well, it is you know what I mean. It's non-repairable. So we have to be a bit more conscious about when and where we use it. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep for 6 hours actually. I think that would be good. We don't need to sleep for 10. Maybe 7. It's very good. That's really good. Alright, I think what we're gonna do... I have 1 cedar. Okay, we have 15 cedar, so we can make a bunch of statues. We can... well, no, because we're gonna need that cedar for the trade. What we need is 8.25 kilograms of raw meat. So let's do that. I'm really hoping that moose shows up. That would be wonderful if he could. But no. No, I don't see him. So we're gonna have to take care of the buck. Yep, no moose today. I don't know where the other moose spawns are, if there are any. I'm gonna try and make this as quick and painless as possible. I thank you for your life. Now this is time sensitive. Oh, this is a big one. So what we're gonna do is grab yeah, just grab that.
So cold.
Well, let's step inside before we get attacked by a wolf. Okay, so I do want to make some pemmican bars with this animal fat as well. So we're actually going to drop all the fat here. And now we need 8.25. So we've got that. We've got all the meat covered. We need 6 tinder plugs, 4.25 liters of water, which we can get there, and then 12 cedar. Okay, and then all that's left. Okay, done. 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 Alright, done. So, 5. Yeah, 4.25 liters of water. We can grab that at the house. Alright, excellent. What we're gonna do is step outside. Place that there. Eat that. Yeah, we're pretty low on jerky, if I'm looking at this right. Unless we just like put it in these drawers. Did we put it in here? No, we didn't. Okay, yeah, so we're out of jerky, essentially. It's crazy. We might actually have to hunt the bear. As much as that pains me. I was really hoping we could do that with the moose, but... Oh, well, no, I'm blind. We have all this meat here. I forgot we put it out. Okay, we're gonna put this here. Now, let's go ahead and grab the hide and the guts. Yeah, thank you.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
I think you found it, Will. Okay, leave absolutely nothing to waste. Love to see it. Now let's see what we have here. Okay, so the broth. This is what's killing us. We might honestly step in. Well, no. I want the Thompson family stew to celebrate day 500. I want that. So, now this. We'll need 2 more carrots and then a fresh potato. So. But for now, we might just make yeah, it's regrettable. We might just make venison pies, to be honest, or just let the meat sit there for a while, or just use it for trades if we can. That might be the best call. I think we're good. Just drop that there. And then all we need is 4 liters of water, which I can guarantee you we have at the house. So we can just take these and that, and the water will grab there. Where's all the extra weight? Oh, it's from all the tools we're carrying, no wonder. Alright, now remember we're going to have to be very deliberate on how we distribute this meat. Yeah, all in all, today was a pretty good day. We got our hunt in. We're getting another revolver book. And some other goodies. And we're helping feed our friend. Really love to see it. That's a smart. Not really smart. Because we're gonna run into him again. Oh, how quickly you forget. The wind is carrying our scent away from the bear. That's why he hasn't protected us. That's good. The same cannot be said for this wolf, but he is acting a little antsy around the bear. Notice he slowed down a little bit. It does look like the weather's going to get worse, so let's go ahead and get into the house. Get the wolf off of our trail. Good. Run away. Okay. 100 sticks. Oh wow. Do we not have enough water? Well, no, surely we do, right? Two, 3.5. Yeah, 4.25.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Okay. Let's actually update this. I think that's everything. So we're gonna step back outside and drop all this stuff off. The key is not running, so don't tire ourselves out, because we're going to go read the revolver book until the Aurora. Okay, now this is important, how we distribute this. 2.25, this is the one that needs... Actually, let's start with the 4 kilograms. Done. And now we can do this. And there we go. So let's head back to the base, and we're gonna go to the gas station and chill there, read the book, and then go pick up our gear. Have a good old time doing that. Hello, Mr. Wolf. He was really coming after us. If he got that, if he's right there after all that time.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
That just shows when you have meat to drop off in the box, you better be quick about it. I think we're good. So the grind continues. Let's go ahead and eat this last rainbow trout. We're gonna step inside. Grab that. Now we are bringing back a bag of salt, so we might have to drop some clothes off in here so we can keep moving quickly. Especially if we're going to be not as rested as we could be. What the heck, let's do it. There we go. We are now an expert. And we've never fired a gun. Don't know how that works, but we won't complain. Then we're gonna drop this. And that should be good. Alright, let's contact our friend.
Back for more? Huh? Moving out.
Oh, I heard you. Right next to me. I swear, they make the crackling of electricity sound just like wolf steps. It's like Chuck from Better Call Saul. I am not crazy. Okay, we might have to kill this bear, unfortunately, because I'm just not seeing the moose spawning anytime soon, and we do need more jerky. So, I don't know how I feel about that, but we shall see. He's doing his little dance again. He's thinking about it. What's the plan for tonight, Mr. Bear? He's really thinking about it. We might actually stick around till a full moon. What are you doing? He's a very strange creature. Unfortunately, we might have to hunt him down if that moose doesn't show up. You guys remember the cache that's like submerged in the rock? If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you shortly. Thank you very much. There's actually a cache here on the island, but I'm pretty sure it's like hidden in the rock, and it's inaccessible. Unless they patched it, you'll see what I mean. See what I mean?
Never felt so cold in my life.
Yeah, I see what I mean. I don't know. Is it like...
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
I don't know. Let's just go. There's no point in freezing for nothing. Not this time.
Pick up already. Got more for me?
Seems to be in good spirits.
Some good stuff. Some bad stuff.
We're gonna need 2 more carrots. Honestly, we have 3 kilograms of meat left. We might just do that, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Right. See you on the other side.
Let's go ahead and go back to our main house. If we can cross the street. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and sit by our bed and read a little bit before bed again. Go ahead and read this. You see what I mean though? It's gonna be a while. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. We're gonna sleep for 7 hours again. Really kind of close. That's the point. When you have big fish like this, you basically just do 1 meal a day. Then again, this is like 9 pounds of fish. I mean, I'd imagine some of that is like the bones and whatnot, but still. This would be like 2 days of food, I think. I don't even know. Let's go ahead and drop the salt. Okay, but what books can we actually do? Our books. Goodness. I should probably get to bed. If I'm calling cooking meals books. Okay, I kind of want to come back with some broth. We might honestly use that ruined potato. I think we might do that. We'll see. Let's go ahead and read the rest of that book real quick. And while that's happening, the weather sounds nice out. Let's go chop up a cedar limb. Hide from the wind.
Too cold to think.
We're going to keep that cedar there actually, but we are going to start the trader box once again. Okay, 8 plants, 2 fur, 2 liters of water. Actually, that works perfectly, but I don't want to wrap around to the house if we can avoid it. Okay, and then 8 plants. Ah, but we left the fire-hardened arrows and the backup bow and Mystery Lake. We really left a lot of stuff. Yes, we did. Okay, let's actually go grab that fur limb as well that we saw by the house. That is if the blizzard doesn't whip up. Hide behind the snow right here. Excellent. We're gonna put the 2 fur in here.
Need a drink.
And now for the trades, we've gotten that, and honestly, wow, we could honestly just do this trade now, which I think we're gonna actually do. Yes, we are. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, then let's grab a liter of water for our own use. And now we're gonna take all these. And let's go. And then we just need to grab the 2 kilograms of meat here on the ground. No moose out today, that's fine. Two liters of water, 8 plants, 2 fur, 6 cedar. We are good. We just need to grab the 2 pieces of meat. And off we go. And then what we can do is make some venison pie and then head out next episode to, I think we're gonna go to Black Rock from Pleasant Valley, which means going through Keeper's Pass south and north, or we could go through Timberwolf. I don't know, but regardless, we need to go to Black Rock. Chop up some car batteries, get ptarmigan broth while we're there, and then return. Yeah. because I want to leave Mystery Lake for the far territories around day 470 and get the Too Greedy, Too Deep achievement by day 496 or 7. And then... Hello, Mr. Bear. And then... get back for day 500 to celebrate with Teddy and have the Thompson's family stew. And then what we'll do is fire off a distress pistol at the lake overlook. I think that's what we'll do. And that's 120 days in-game in the future, but it doesn't hurt to plan ahead. You also have to be reactive too. I didn't expect to get all the stuff before today, so going here for the trade was not the original plan, but here we are. It pays to be flexible. Oh yeah, don't stand around too long. Beautiful. Alright, now let's see what we can do actually. Alright. I think that's as best as we can do for Sutherland's home. As far as the restoration project goes. So, oh wow, we almost lost Well-Fed too. That was not the intent, the slightest. I almost dropped the ball there, to be completely honest. Alright, we ate that. And remember, we added the Carver Dam as part of the restoration project. So mainly the front area and the back area. I don't care too much about the insides of the facility, but more so just all the refuse around the environment outside.
I'd better find some water.
Yep, had a lot of fun this episode. Basically did a bunch of trades, left Bleak Inlet, dropped off all the excess tools, and we're actually going to bring the hatchet with us so that we can repair it in the milling machine. Now, I don't know if you can use the milling machine on the Cooper Claw knife. It would make sense, but I don't like it. I don't like that idea. We won't do that either. 108. It's about 100 calories of waste, but that's somewhat acceptable. We've actually gone quite through a lot of fish. We probably have a bunch of food in the, well, I know we have a bunch of food in the fishing hut, but that's fine. No moose. Okay, well. The world is our oyster, really. We either have two plans. We might actually go to Desolation Point. And look for the moose there. We'll see. We'll see. I think 2 hours of sleep will do it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to end the episode there. We made a lot of wonderful progress this episode, and next episode we're going to continue, going to wrap this trade up, and plan our course of action from there. But we won't be doing any more trades, I think, after this one. We're going to try and limit it to 2 or 3 trades at one time, just so it doesn't get too monotonous. But for now, we're going to end it here. I would like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.